It was only a recess, a hard reset. Razor blade the realest. Even when them have a voice, we still leave them speechless. Razor blade. We said we not follow trends. Me got my own ends, make my own M's. Me no need them assistance, got my own Benjamin. Trendy. Well, if I style money plenty.
Well. Yeah, well, welcome back, people. The previous link got corrupted. Brother Wavell trying to hijack the show because he ain't here to take his cooking. I tell this man all the time, yeah? You talk all this shit in the chat, then disappear. And guess who I got to take the cooking? This guy. Right? I got to take it. But I can take it. Big boy, Brother Max here. Brother Max, the league leaders. Matter of fact, let me put the league leader on top. Let me put the league leader on the top first.
Yeah, man. Put me up top.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey. Sorry about my music.
You know.
Okay.
My bad. Men are trolling hard. You know, the league leaders are here.
I mean, we've been here.
Gotta big up all the 3-point collectors. So, yo, check this out, right? I see a lot of Chelsea fans going around taking moral victory that they didn't get beat 4-0, 5-0. Talking about they played well. Like, what are we doing? Can we give Liverpool some props, or is Liverpool hate just too real? What are we saying?
Yeah, at one point they played some ball. At one point, can't take it from them. Yeah.
I mean, as expected, anybody expected to play ball in the Premier League, it should be playing ball, right?
That's true.
So I think we had a bad game.
Bad game?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, not to our standard, not to a championship standard game, but we did what we had to do. Win.
So a couple chances we should capitalize.
Hey man, a win's a window.
Yeah. So, Owen, what was it? Thursday night, we talked to Coach and Brother Reese, right? And we're going over the lineup, and I told him that McAllister probably wouldn't start because the South Americans be getting back late sometimes. You think it would have been a different game if McAllister started, even though Curtis Jones played well? McAllister is a better player.
Of course.
Yeah. Because if the Lavia Caicedo thing, I didn't get to see the game because I was traveling and shit. But when I looked at the highlights, it looked like Caicedo and Lavia was overrunning Gravenberch and what's the Hungarian?
I think Gravenberch was like kind of quiet this game because of the fact that Curtis Jones was there. But if it was and Szoboszlai didn't really do much, you know what I mean? If you ask me, but if McAllister was there, he would have, give the Gravenberch that freedom to do what he usually do for the last games.
What you making this Szoboszlai guy? He's not up to the level.
Honestly speaking, last year was one of my favorite players, but I'll give him some time, let him catch himself, see what the life is like in the Premier League again.
Yeah,
can't go for 1.5 seasons,
Yeah, so Jota hurt again, bro. Like another injury, man. Like, is it time to consider, like, at the end of the season, is it time to like seriously be like, hey, man, good player, but you got the Naby Keita disease, or the
Nah,
you'll keep him with all the injuries.
Yeah, because when he actually play, he actually contributes. So,
well, I mean, you could always get somebody who's not injured and still contributes, though.
Yeah, man. Here's Leo.
All right.
Here's the thing.
But okay, if you have a striker like Nunes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you tell Nunes to relax, like, hey, Jota is healthy. Just relax, take a little light off for you, get back into your zone, whatever. Whatever coach telling him. And you have Jota up front starting and producing week in, week out, right? We all know, we all believe that Jota not gonna last the whole season. So when he go down, now we have Nunes. Give him some time to heal. Right? He come back and he produce again,
The problem I have with Jota,
but
like he will go down.
But you know what though?
3 months, bro. He be going for a long time.
Yeah.
What you say, Max?
Now, I was saying at some point though with Nunez, I think Klopp was very patient with Nunez. I don't think Slot's going to be as patient with Nunez because I mean, last season all the chances Nunez was scoring. That dude could have been a 20-goal scorer last season, right? If he had scored all his chances. I think Klopp was patient with Nunez, but I don't think Slot's going to be patient with him. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's gone by next summer.
Oh,
Yeah, why you do your face like that? You don't believe he could have
Just my opinion.
I don't think like you say he was patient with him, right? But I don't think he protected him enough though. Like, okay, you the record signing young kid that you know that have all this expectation on you. First game you came in, you had a red card. Then it's like, and everybody, oh, Nunes, and they just keep that pressure. Pressure, you know, like for example in other sports, right? Well, some players can play all over the NBA, but when it comes to New York Knicks, they can't play here. They can't handle that pressure, that media. You know what I mean? I don't think Club protected him enough in terms of like Cup just keep putting him out there. Again, I guess was one way of dealing with it. Keep going. You know what? Don't worry, you'll get over it. But like what Slutter's doing now, hey, just relax. You know what I mean? Take that pressure off him. I'll let him be himself. You know what I mean? That's like when he was back in Portuguese league.
I think Klopp protected him in a sense of he didn't start him a lot, but he brought him in the second half. And towards the end, he's always had chances, and those chances he never capitalized on. So I think Klopp protected him a lot.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, now I'm at the point right now I'm trying to see Fernando Torres at Chelsea when it comes to Nunez.
Yeah, okay. He did perform for Chelsea. Mr. League Leader, you're on mute. Can't hear you.
Yeah, man, I listen to Max, you know. But I feel like say obviously Nunez have a whole heap of improvement for me. Still from last season. In the game, I feel like say him give you a good job up there. Come back, I help defend. I go up, him show a lot of energy, you know, like him show more of a team player and never that be selfish in the game. Don't feel like say yeah, we see the same need a whole heap of improvement for going with, but him still in there. We know say I get the chances him deserve to prove himself because a whole heap of football left.
Yeah, so with Jota going down, he's the starting number 9, yeah?
Yeah.
So
but remember say we goal scorer them is not our number 9s. We goal scorer them are from the wing of them. You know? So
can you win the title that way?
I mean,
Without a goal scoring number?
Oh no,
right? We have done it before.
I don't.
We will.
Well, if you have everybody else scoring other than that number 9, then yeah, it's possible. I can see Liverpool doing it. I don't even want to say that, but yeah.
That's not impossible.
That Liverpool that did it with Bobby Firmino scoring 12 had Mane scoring 20, Salah scoring 20.
But Diaz is on that pace though. Diaz is on that pace to scoring them type of goals.
But you have to score the goals though. You can't just assume he's gonna score it. And that's the thing. Like I said, the dude could have been at least a 25 goal scorer last year if he had scored most of his goals.
Pressure, just
so I mean, he has to be able to put the ball in the net.
I just the pressure.
We know he can do.
Yeah, he does it in volumes, but in like big games, I don't know, man. I don't think Liverpool can win the title against Man City machine with Nunez not hitting that number.
I mean, without the refs on their side, easily we can win the league.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Easily.
Right.
So we're doing the rest. We're doing the
No. Listen, that game was pure fuckery. Oh my god, that shit was pure fuckery.
The Man City game.
That was pure fuckery. Yeah, the Man City game. Yeah.
I feel like a big topic over the weekend. I mean, like this week, I gonna be the Saliba red card versus the red card in the Liverpool game that was supposed to be given.
Was that a red?
So
yeah, but it's the same thing that happened to Saliba.
It was.
Here's the thing, though. The only thing the ref forgot to do, it was still offside. They didn't look at that.
Who was offside?
Jota?
No, not look for Arsenal game.
It wasn't offside
Come
because
on,
he
he
was
wasn't
Nah,
offside.
he was
He
offside,
wasn't
bro.
He
offside.
wasn't
He wasn't
offside.
He was,
offside.
he was in an
No, he
offside
wasn't offside.
position. But it was Trossard. It was Trossard that played the ball to him, so it wouldn't count as an
It was
offside.
a back pass. It was a back pass.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
so
back
it
pass.
wouldn't count. He was offside if it was a
His
pass
player.
from a Bournemouth player.
Oh,
But Sky Sports is saying is because the other Colwill was close to Tosin, why it wasn't a red. That's what they're saying. I'm like, bro,
All that
Come
is
on.
excuses
Come
at
on.
this point.
yeah,
bro.
like
Yeah,
now we get
yeah.
man,
Yeah.
but
Inconsistency, just
But
that's how much of the league. Timing.
here's my only thing with that, and that's why I'm not a
Almost
big
break my
fan of.
TV.
I'm not a big fan of VAR. What's the point? What's the point of VAR in that instant?
but VAR is what gave him the red. The ref gave him a yellow initially.
Yeah.
He went to the monitor and then came back and gave him the red. So
But-
the red, the on-field decision
Was a yellow.
was, okay, I'm gonna give him a yellow. Now the thing with VAR is supposed to intervene when the referee made a clear and obvious error. Now, if he went to the monitor,
Hey.
clear and
Relax,
obvious error, then he can change it to a red. Now that's debatable on what a clear and obvious error was, but he went to the monitor, looked, yep, looks like a red, came back and
But
issued the red.
it's still a coach's a referee decision though.
It is, yeah.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. But
is.
it was a
But you
bad
know what
call.
though? If you listen to the VAR tapes, the referee is always not the referee, excuse me. The VAR guys are always recommending the change. Like, yeah, he kicked him. I think this is a red type deal. So yeah, so they influence the referee. And the thing is, that referee on field's thinking, I didn't see it 100%. Those guys got videos, so I'm
They're
gonna
looking
go with
at
what they say because they see it in 3 different views where I didn't get to see it in 3 different views. So the VAR gets to influence the referee also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah, but hold on, Aaron. But on that point, Maximus, is it what does the letter of the law says?
In
We're
regard to what?
concerned.
Regarding to that.
Because it does. What if the referee say, "I'm good. I don't need to see the
Well,
monitor."
that's the thing. So
Because
go ahead.
if him point, let's say for instance, hypothetically, him point to the penalty spot,
Right.
VAR can overturn it.
So the
No,
thing
so
is that
the
there's
VAR
been
can
games that
recommend. It can recommend. It could recommend him to go take a
Right.
look.
Right.
And that's the key word. That's the key word. They can recommend.
Recommend.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
This, the
Right.
final decision
Right.
for the referee to
Right.
make. So they can only recommend he go look at the monitor because he may have missed a clear and obvious error because he's focused in a certain area.
Yeah.
Ever seen a
Right.
referee not take the recommendation?
Yeah, because they're friends.
Yeah,
These men know each other,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all talk.
Yeah, these men are friends.
Referee turned down the recommendation from VAR.
No,
Yeah.
they won't turn it
I've actually
down.
watched games.
No.
They won't turn
I've
it down.
watched
They
games
will
where
look.
dude said I think
He didn't need it.
it was a Man City game where dude's like he didn't need to go to the what's it called, and I was like, damn.
Yeah.
He ain't
They
even
will
going
look.
over there.
Kevin, before we get into
Shit.
the VAR, what did you make of the Liverpool Chelsea game?
Man. Well, all you have to do is look behind it. Mr. League leader Buck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, at the end of the day, it was a great game. I think it was even a point, really. But I'm gonna say this. I'm sorry if it diverts so fast. This wide title race between Liverpool, Man City, and Arsenal. I don't see the cold-blooded killer yet. You see what I'm saying? I don't see the cold blood. Look at City. What is that? What are you doing in 94 minutes coming back to win the game? That's not convincing.
We're talking about a West Ham team though, Kevin.
Huh?
That's a West Ham team. I don't know, run over team.
No, that was Wolves.
It was
It was
Wolves.
Wolves.
It was
Wolves not run over team either.
all I'm saying, Taran.
Yeah, they are.
Wide open for 3 teams to grab it. This is
Yeah.
a
Don't put Arsenal in there right now, please.
huh?
I say
Don't
two
put
teams. I say
Arsenal.
two
Don't put
teams.
Arsenal in there right now. It's a
Thank you.
team.
Two teams.
Wait a minute.
No,
What?
But
What?
we soon get to the point.
No,
We soon
no.
get to that point there. But to your point about the Liverpool game, it was a poised game. Congrats to them. They're at the top of the table. But as I said, it's a wide open race between 3 teams. And we are going to go into that, Yaga, because Arsenal's still in it.
All right, so great segue. Welcome, Marlon. Marlon is that Tom, Marley, Phil Laguna. Leo, 2 teams. What are you talking about? Please elaborate, my brother.
I want to say Liverpool and the team from Anfield, but I'll put City in there. Liverpool and City.
You crazy as fuck.
2 teams. Arsenal don't have a chance this year.
Arsenal,
Okay.
may I tell you, Arsenal have a chance. And let's
So-
stop it. Them have a
Hey,
chance.
Leo,
This thing Arsenal gonna bottle again.
No, not necessarily.
here's the
They
thing.
might even bottle top 4.
Leo,
Liverpool-
you know who was at the top of the league last year after
He's
10
doing
games?
too much.
After 10
Liverpool.
games. Who were top of the league last year after 10 games?
I think
Aston
City
Villa.
was.
No, Tottenham.
Tottenham.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Tottenham ran the league for a while.
Okay,
Yeah.
Tottenham had won 8 games, drawn 2, 26 points top of the. We ain't even played 10 games yet, bro. They're still 90
Mhm.
points.
Right.
We didn't start.
So,
this
so I'm
Matter of
telling you,
fact,
man. I don't even like giving predictions till after January, man. Because I mean, listen,
Yeah, it's too
December
early.
is gonna hit. People's gonna get hurt, and like you just said a
Right.
second ago with Tottenham, listen, people's gonna start sliding. So until January, I still said it's 3 teams, but until January, that's when we see who's really up for it.
Hey, Leo, do you think the Liverpool team is better this year or they were better last year?
What part of the season? First half or second half of the season?
Just
We have
the
2 different teams.
The next part.
Overall, them was-
Do you think Liverpool was better last year or this year?
Jeez, that I would say this year.
You said this year,
Yeah.
even with the second best manager no longer at the helm.
You have
Second best. With the best manager. But we gonna start the argument now. But
they rank.
Yeah.
They
I would
rank.
say I would say we better this year. Honestly.
I must say this about Liverpool. I must say this from last season, not even 2 seasons ago when him just got. I'm not so sure about Nunes when the lights bright. I'm not so sure about Nunes when the lights. As I said earlier, he missed a bag of goal, and from last year I missed a bag of goal.
He missed the easy ones and scored the hard ones.
That great move when I said that boy Nunes could be good for Liverpool, but I'm not so sure. I'm not so
All right. Yeah, so Liverpool though, Gapo can play the fast 9 position there too, you know.
Yeah.
So we don't feel like say we don't have no local rare. We have players who can come in and fill the gap. You know what I say? Because if you look at the Netherlands team, a fast 9 Gapo player.
Yeah, but that's it. It's,
Yeah.
it's Gakpo. There's not a plethora,
Yeah.
a whole bunch of players. It's just him.
Me-
It's either Nunes or him.
Me just feel like the Liverpool problem is even though we have the best defense so far in the league, me feel like say some minor error we cannot make back there.
Mhm.
Causeway. It happened in the Wolves game and it come up in the Chelsea game. Him
Yeah.
lack communication with his defense line and the goalkeeper, and a data beat with. The first game of the season, the coach start the young youth. Name start with
Kwanzaa.
name.
Kwanzaa.
And take him off halftime. And I say him now perform as though he was performing in the preseason.
Mm.
You could actually say Kanate lost his starting position to this local 20-year-old, 19-year-old kid, you know.
Mm.
And Kanate, him now be consistent. I'm feel like say going into January transfer window, we need, if him continue like this, we are gonna lose.
Well, you know, Karate injury prone too, you know. So
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that's the next thing. I think the coach just hold, you know, like you pretty much you run your race, just like Jota. You run your race, and then we, you know, whenever you're done, when you give it a run out of gas, we have an extra tank, you know.
All right. So, but before we transition to the Arsenal cooking, you agree with Leo that the team is better this year than it was last year with Klopp?
No, I'm not agree.
Okay,
I'm not agree.
There's a madman, you know. Like that was a bad take.
No, Leo, I'm not agree.
That was a bad take. So the point that I was making with that was last year you were better and you fell away. So after 8 games, let's relax a little bit.
Yeah, me not think so. And I only like Liverpool team right now. I'm glad say we are gonna play Arsenal when them down. And at them time I want to play them team. Before when it yeah, I want to
You're
beat them while
lucky.
them down.
That's
And
cool.
I swear,
Good luck.
because I know what have to take advantage of them opportunity.
And
I
lose
swear.
it is not.
But if
That's-
if Saka, me just pray Saka no play, I would definitely know say Saliba out.
Wow.
I
Look
won't
at
Odegaard,
you.
Odegaard not there.
yeah. So my
Timber
after
questionable.
Odegaard will be back. Odegaard
the
will
last
play.
couple
He
years
might
Arsenal
not
do
start.
be a stress. And no, we have to beat them now. And that. And I'm glad we are
So
playing them. The only team left.
all I'm hearing is you're afraid.
No, I'm not afraid. I'm not
Okay.
afraid, but all right, you see, if me never drop no points to Nottingham Forest, me no feel no way I got the Emirates go drop a point. That's your home turf and whatever. And on have the capability of doing it. You
Right.
see? But with our defense line, lack communication and stuff like that,
Mm.
me no feel like say Liverpool match up like at Arsenal full potential. Me no feel like say them could have match up to them at this level. Cause we still have to figure out to number 6, you know.
Right.
You see, like when midfield is not at the best. We don't have a real CDM. All our center midfield are box to box are attacking midfielders. And you can see in a Chelsea game we get caught out a lot.
Yeah. Marlon, chime in. Check in. What you think of the Bournemouth debacle?
I mean, first of all, good night, everyone.
What's up?
team you represent.
So everybody on the bottom row is Arsenal.
Okay, the bottom row. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we're down here because we're to collect 3 points.
You know what I mean? We here.
Yeah, so I feel
Going.
I'm a bit disappointed. I'm a little bit frustrated. Not just with the players, because a whole bunch of players made some mistakes during the game, but even with the manager. Like there's a couple of things he did that I'm on the fence with Arteta. Like honestly.
The substitution.
Huh?
The substitution too early? Too soon?
Substitutions, even the team he picked. The team he picked, I'll give him a pass for the team he picked, but I was just curious to see what he wanted to do with Mikel Merino, because like there was no attacking midfielder in the team. And once the whole madness with the sending off and stuff, like the decision he made, it was a bad decision. He didn't need to make a substitution, and how he chose to win. He chose to go defensive, which like a Bournemouth play. Come on, you can't give it to them. I'm gonna care. People say, "Oh yeah, no, don't disrespect Bournemouth." I'm not gonna disrespect Bournemouth. Bournemouth is Bournemouth, right? Because we're supposed to beat them on there. When I look at the fixtures, man, like we're supposed to slap up them on there, regardless, right? So
yeah, I think you should have at least gone to halftime. Just at least get to halftime.
Leave it.
You know what I mean? So Declan Rice, you just sit back a little bit.
Yeah.
You play Mourinho and Partey in front of him. But the problem I have with when he took Sterling off, bro, he took off the fastest player on the pitch. Bro, I'm in my 40s and I can outrun all them men on the Arsenal pitch. None of them boys can beat me in 100 meters. But Mourinho is slower than my mama. Kai Havertz really ain't got pace that makes my run. But once he took Sterling off and brought on the Polish guy, he's saying bring the pressure.
Bring the pressure.
yeah, exactly.
You can't do that. You can't say bring the pressure when your best center back just got sent off.
Yeah, and Terran, like the man, we have all our back four are all all center backs.
Center backs. The three that left.
Play with a back three. There's no excuse. We can play with a back three easy, right? So that shouldn't be an issue. And you know what bothered me, Terran, like and crew, sorry. You remember there was a game a couple seasons ago where I don't remember if we had a player sent off or something. I can't remember which exact game it was, but I remember he made like a weird, unexpected set of substitutions, And it worked. We ended up winning the game, right? So again, I don't remember the context of the game if we had lose a player or something like that, but we ended up coming back and winning the game. And the thing he said afterwards, the press conference, was he needed to change the energy, right?
Might be the
Instead of going
Chelsea game.
defensive. I don't remember which game, but it was something. Yeah, it probably was. He said he needed to change the energy, and that whole thing did work. And I was like, all right, cool, that was amazing. The energy, the thing he transmitted in the Bournemouth game is total opposite. So he needs to. I don't know if him buying at this, if he really buys into the whole energy thing, because I don't see why he would do that for that game 2 years ago or whatever, and then
you know what it is.
So
Arteta thinks he's too damn smart.
Yeah, he a genius. That's what
he think he's smarter than everybody because he come from the Pep tree, right? Because even Pep make mistakes against football. Like when I tell people don't remember this, right? I'm gonna say something that people forget. In the Champions League final in 2021, when Chelsea was playing Manchester City, Pep thought he was so damn smart and put Rodri on the bench. Rodri right now is universally the best central midfielder in the world. He was an unused sub in that match. Pep went for Kovacic, not Kovacic, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, and somebody else in the midfield, and they lost the game. Now, the problem I have is the three mid. I don't have a problem with the lineup with the three midfielders because I've seen Manchester City play a midfield of Kovacic, Rodri, and Bernardo Silva. None of those men are attacking tens and still slap themes 4-5, playing the same way.
Yeah,
so I was okay with the lineup. The problem is we were bad with 11 on the pitch.
Yeah.
It's not like we were creating anything. Bournemouth were like, yo, these men ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the midfield was so slow. I'm sitting there like, yeah, this is going to be a long day, bro.
So here's my problem, right? We're talking about bringing up the youth, right? We have no creative midfielder on the team. What's the point of having Nyeri on the team?
Yeah, here you go with this shit. I knew
no, man, it's not a shit. Mm-hmm. You play the game with Odegaard, and that's how Arsenal play and perform. And that's where Nyeri is coming in.
That tells you how important Odegaard is, man.
Exactly. So you having this kid come up, I think that kid would have been an important figure in that game, being in the same position Odegaard was. And you keeping everybody as a what instead of coming with a defensive mindset. And even after the red card, right? Like you were saying, we could have played a back three. Everybody back there can play center back. Sterling is fast. He can play the wing. You know, so that game was a giveaway.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
It was just a giveaway.
Yeah. The five games we played with 11 men on the pitch, we won all 5 of them. The 3 games that we
I knew what happened to Arsenal.
Say again?
I said I knew the problem what happened to Arsenal.
What was it?
Like my boy, what's his name? Mali said, energy. They run out of the hype. That's it. No, that's it. Go back to your place where you belong.
No, it's not. It's not about the hype. It's the same thing with like not having sufficient sub. We don't have enough. We don't have nobody for Saka in general.
Well, I think
this is a clear example.
Well, I highlight the growth of Arsenal. So no matter leave them.
Leo, like if Mo Salah is injured tomorrow, who plays right wing for Liverpool?
I mean, we have options, man.
I think Liverpool can still function.
No, I'm listening for the options. Don't tell me you got options. You're a Liverpool.
He's gonna put Luis Diaz over there on the right, and then we put Gakpo on the left.
Luis Diaz is bad on the left, where he's best. The Colombian Iwobi is what I call him. Happy feet ass, bro. Like he had a good run of form. But let's not act like Luis Diaz.
But remember, I said Diaz. Remember, I said Nunes good. Prefer the left side too.
Yeah, but he still misses.
Nunes and Nico Jackson are the same person.
No, stop.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, don't disrespect.
No, listen, I have money on this bet right now, innit?
Damn.
I have a bet on for this right now.
No.
Money on what?
One of my boys said Nicholas Jackson better than Nunes.
They have
You
the
gotta have
same
more
No, I
goals.
thought he
size,
said.
man.
No, wait a minute. I thought you said Nico Jackson from the Spanish Kid.
No,
Nicholas Jackson, the bug from
William.
Chelsea, the big
No,
bug.
from Chelsea,
No,
big Chelsea. Yeah,
no,
Yeah,
no.
Nico
I'm not.
Jackson.
I'm not going that far.
Doing
No,
the same person.
no.
The
I
big
don't
bug.
know that. I don't know.
They're always
Ooh.
offside. Them can't finish. Them just have a bag of energy. They're the same person to me. But anyway, please don't answer.
This is how bad.
Yeah.
This is how bad Nunes is, right?
Listen, Liverpool can't fix
Normally
that.
you will judge at number 9. Hold on.
Yo, how we get back to Liverpool though?
Hold on. No, but we'll say this about Nunes, right? You judge a striker by goals and assists, hold up play, and all this. Nunes was the first striker in the history of the Premier League where I heard them made up a new stat just to justify his existence when they said he causes chaos. I've never heard that when talking about a striker. But Sky Sports, because they have to, because Liverpool are the media darlings of England, right? They love Liverpool. Right?
Let me ask you a question, right? Let me ask you a question.
They did the
Let
same
me ask
thing
you a
for
question.
Havertz. They used to say Havertz, like he was like the best. He was like the best defensive striker or whatever.
Yeah. It's like
until him start performing.
If you're a striker and people are speaking of other
In
stats,
Nunes defense though, in Nunes defense, in his first season, how many goals he scored? You
Nunes?
remember?
Hold
I
on,
think it was 15, right? Or 17, I can't remember.
but you know what though? You have to understand the amount of goal he has. I keep saying that dude could have scored at least 25 goals per season.
No, we're not denying the fact that how many goals he missed and how many clear opportunities that you could have just, you know what I mean? But how many goals he already had in his first season was actually more than Suarez.
His first year in Liverpool, he scored 9 goals in 29 games.
In all competition?
In all comps, it was 15.
Yeah. And then his second year, I think was what, 17 last year on all comp?
18.
So they say that's more than Suarez already. So, like I said, give dude some chance. Like Klopp, like you said, some people believe Klopp protected him by keep playing him. But sometimes you need just to take a little step back, get the pressure off of him, and let him be like when he was scoring all 30-some goals when he was with with Benfica, right?
Benfica,
You could see
Suarez. Before he came in, 30-some goals he scored in one season. And the season wasn't even done yet.
But you could see Suarez tech though. Without the goal, Suarez was still techie, bro. Like he was so good technically on the ball. Like Nunes don't have tech because we never heard the media say Suarez causes chaos because they knew he was a baller. The tech was ridiculous, bro.
And Nunes don't pose any threat.
Yeah, outside of speed.
He doesn't pose any threat. The thought of Suarez mesmerize you.
Yeah, he was frightening.
Because Suarez made his name like Salah. When Salah just came, Salah didn't pose any threat. That's why he scored 42 goals. Nobody didn't really care about him. Like, just Salah. But now he posed that threat when he cut into the left, when he cut back to his left foot, right? So now everybody run and throw everybody out there to block that. The same with Saka.
Proven. Third goal in Benfica, you can appreciate, but it's not the Premier League.
Yeah. But Kevin,
Salah is a proven winner.
Anything else on the Arsenal game, Kevin? Because I know Waveland here for you to cook him. So we here to take the cooking.
Why Waveland not there today?
That's why he come here.
You know why he ain't here. You know why he ain't here. He'll be here on Friday for the prediction show.
will take over right now.
Yeah, he'll be here for the prediction show. But
you can pull this up in the meantime. Like you can use Man U, Liverpool, or City. How much goals how much games they have won winning with 10 men. Pull that up on your computer, anything. Because here's why I'm gonna bring the point. Because as we saying in the chat, myself and Maximus is not competing for a title. So we can say anything we want to say. But
no, stop. No, stop. Listen.
Mentor saying that they're not competing for a title.
Kevin, I'm not be disrespectful. We're not. Listen up. We are compete for. That's all I want to know. Because the thing is, we don't have every talent.
Top 4. But listen, you have to call us spade. There's no way we're at the level of Liverpool, City, and Arsenal. We're just not.
Anybody in the top 6 at that.
Exactly.
You know that this been going on for like about 8 years now.
But then watch when they win a trophy.
From 2013.
See?
Watch when they win a trophy.
You have to look at the thing. with truth and common sense, Manchester United cannot beat Liverpool, Arsenal, or City. Not right.
So, no. So when you say that, you're saying that we should have won the game with or without 10 men.
Is that what
I agree.
What I'm saying is that you guys are right on the cusp of winning. You should have won 2 years ago. Right? You come down from 8 points to probably drop third, I think, when we think Arsenal are going to win the thing. The point the point I make is that, as was somebody said earlier, who to lose to again? Bournemouth,
yeah.
Bournemouth, yeah.
There's no
Leo, how do you say it?
Bournemouth.
That's a waiver way back. That's a waiver like 5 years ago when he was scrolling in the chat when they beat Man United. I remember that chat.
I'm keeping that name, yo.
There's no way with all the media, the publicity, the talk about the expectation. There's no way you should lose to Bournemouth with 10 man.
I agree.
100%.
Not happen. And you can go back and look when Man U make them run, City make them run. How much game them are able to win with 10 men? So if you want me to judge you for win the title, me have to set the bar high for you. And there's no way. Listen, I was shocked that we beat Brentford.
Really?
Are you serious? I was shocked. I was shocked as fuck too. Man, you.
And not only that, it's the way how we beat them. My God.
Right. Right.
Stalin.
Second goal. But the point is, what may I say? You just have Bournemouth is not on. There's not 4 players for Arsenal better than the entire Bournemouth team, and that's
well, you see, I agree with it, but
and that is
like,
no.
I have to give Bournemouth a little bit of credit. We have to give Bournemouth a little bit of credit. We have to give Bournemouth a little bit of credit based on how they.
When you're on the cusp of trying to win the title, that's my.
Yeah. But
when you knock on the door for 3 seasons straight, Bournemouth shouldn't be a problem. It should be probably Tottenham and City and I didn't even put Manchester United in it.
Yeah, don't even put Tottenham in there.
But you can say the same for Liverpool and Nottingham, though.
But no, Tottenham can beat any team. We know that. Any team, any. We know that. So, but what I'm saying, for 20 plus years, I know they're right there. Bournemouth should not be a problem. That's what more of is about this.
So you that say Nottingham Forest shouldn't be a problem for Liverpool?
Not at Anfield, no. Because
no one be a problem.
You would have lost money. You would have lost money.
Bournemouth was at home. That was an away game. So
what I'm saying. So the fact that Forest beat Liverpool at home was a complete anomaly because the odds were like -500. You would have lost $500 just to make $1 if you made that bet. You know,
that was Anfield, where the top coaches in the world are afraid to come and play there.
Yeah, and plus you had 11. You had 11 men.
So that can be an excuse.
Listen up, we don't want no excuse for Arsenal.
No, I'm not giving one.
I agree.
Because
I'm not giving one.
I know that the Thierry Henry era, Bournemouth, even if it was 9 men, Bournemouth not stand a chance.
No.
9 is pushing it. 9 is pushing it.
But the thing is, Arsenal is not.
Make we understand, say the Premier League is the Premier League. And remember that. It's a reason why it's the league that's top every league in the world.
Right.
But any team can come surprise at any given moment.
Yep.
That's it. Here what me I go say to you. You saw what Liverpool did in the 2020 run. It was not even a competition.
Yeah, it was a blitz.
I said the Premier League is the Premier League. When Arsenal used to dominate back to back, it wasn't even a competition. When City dominate, it's not even
the term. Yeah.
My argument is, if you are knocked on the door for 3 years consecutively, and you know what? This is an epiphany, probably like too bright for Arsenal.
So here's the thing.
I mean,
If it was game week 28, I could agree with that, but bro, it's 8 games. We have 90 points left to play for. 9-0.
Start of the show.
no. Remember in the beginning, exactly.
that's the first
Remember in
loss.
the beginning.
Start
First
of the
loss.
show, if you lose 3 games,
Yeah, that's one. That's
I
one.
know you're good in a match, so the
Yeah,
problem
that's one game.
is
That's
now
one game.
of winning the title.
Because if we're gonna do maths, right, I can say, okay, we got 30 games left to play for. 30 games left, right? I can last year we won 28 games. Now I can reasonably make an argument to say out of the next 30, we can win 25 of them, lose 2, draw 3. Right? That's 78 points. We have 17 points right now. That's still 90-something points.
So look,
Hold on. You're gonna lose 2.
money,
That-
right?
You gotta play us twice. You have to play Liverpool twice.
Yeah,
Listen, you know,
Leo, you ain't beat us in the league in the past 2 years. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
man.
What do you mean we ain't been
Relax.
sitting there in the past 2 years?
You ain't beat us in the league in the past 2 years.
Oh
You
yeah, because
haven't.
you already had your Cinderella run. But let's go back to reality now.
Your
Yeah,
reality
okay.
is
Yeah,
moved
we're
up to the
waiting.
average.
What are you talking
We're
about?
gonna start on Sunday. Back to reality.
Okay.
Back to reality on
Yeah,
Sunday.
make sure you're here for the prediction show now.
No,
Make sure you're
you
here
have
on
too much
Friday
now.
night.
No.
Leo.
Yeah, but
Leo.
I can make that logical argument for 30 games, win 25, draw 3, lose 2. I can make that argument.
With
That
the team
still
you
puts
don't
it
come
as
with next
90.
week.
Not seeing that with that team.
That's a great assumption.
So
That's
that's
a
the
great
only that's the only grounds you gotta have to stand on with the team we have. That's
Yeah,
why I'm
can either
saying
one-
you're afraid.
No.
You are afraid.
We are gonna beat you at home next week. I remember you coming to Anfield
When it
next
comes
year.
to Anfield.
That's okay. That's
No, it's
fine.
not. It's not okay. It's not.
And
okay.
guess what? And guess
That's
what?
how we
On
play the game.
on the return, when we all feeling good, we're gonna
Maybe.
drag y'all.
Yeah,
Ain't
that's
no
how we play the
maybe
game.
in it.
Bro,
So
Remember-
go ahead.
Remember,
Now that we down, go ahead.
let's remember. I say, yo, the Liverpool and Arsenal match up in the last 2 years. It ain't been like a significant gap. It's like 1 goal apart.
what,
It
bro?
doesn't
Last year the
matter.
Emirates
Win
got
is a
moved,
win.
bro.
When
Last
did
year
you ever beat us by more than 1 goal?
You got
And
3-1.
1 goal.
Bro, last year
You got
at the Emirates,
3-1.
Liverpool got dominated. The Arsenal
What do you
got
mean?
2-1.
What was the score? What was the score?
It was
3-1. We
2-1.
scored all 4 goals.
You
It was
got
an own goal.
3-1.
It was an own goal from Gabriel. We scored
3-1.
all 4 goals. You ain't even sniff our net.
Oh boy.
And trust I drag your boys on the
Yeah, bro.
half line.
No, big and serious. Prior to 2022, Liverpool, Arsenal, it was a slapping.
Yeah,
It was
no
3-1
competition.
at halftime.
At least 4 games. At least 4 per game.
Right. The past 2 seasons, Liverpool have gotten moved to, bro. We were up 2-0 at Anfield, chilling until Xhaka did the madness. Come on, man. If we're gonna keep it a buck, if we're gonna keep it
You was
100,
at how you was at 2-0 though? When,
we were up
because why?
2-0
Because
at Anfield.
Van Dijk and Alisson start playing hopscotch.
It doesn't matter. The ball was in the net.
Yeah, but you just talk about you chilling until whatever excuses.
No,
So we got excuses too.
Martinelli and Jesus header. Alisson
Keep-
got beat clean
Keep
through.
this energy going into next week.
I think you have a must-win game next week.
Yes, bro. Liverpool.
Don't worry.
and Emirates good.
Nah,
see
we're
what's
gonna
going- this
we're
is what
gonna
happened on
we're gonna
Sunday.
fix them.
Arsenal,
They're gonna
have to
be
win.
surprised. They think
Arsenal
they're coming.
have to win.
Hey, it's
Them
cool,
have to
bro.
win to stay relevant.
But no,
If
what I'm
Arsenal
saying
get
is,
point, we can
what I'm saying is, it's 90 points left to play for. We ain't even played 10 games yet. Like Max said, after game week
Wow.
19, because Tottenham was at 26 points last year, top of the league. That man didn't even get 70 points.
Okay.
Didn't even get 7-0.
We're talking about Tottenham, though. We're talking
I
about
mean, that's
Tottenham.
Tottenham.
Right.
We know that's Tottenham.
Right, but this Liverpool team that Buck, you admitted, said was better last year.
Yeah.
I
Lost at
disagree.
home to Palace and lost to Everton. That's where the league went.
Yeah, and Nottingham Forest beat we too last year.
Right. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
the league
Handball, handball's
the league is
ball,
the
man.
league. The league is the league, you know. So, but Manchester United, 3-point collectors.
Put some respect on my name too.
Well,
Hey,
Listen, I tell you what, right? I'm glad Richie's not here because I would have been logged off. That dude, oh my god, man! I'm telling you, man, you don't understand how upset this dude gets me, man. It's
don't
like,
talk about Leo best friend like that.
yo, listen, that dude drive me crazy. Yo, he called me last. He was supposed to come pass by my house last night. You know, he changed his mind. So thank God.
Yeah,
go ahead, man. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, my bad.
Kevin.
Huh?
You say you were surprised you beat Brentford.
You got the stage.
I was.
Yeah.
I think with this coach, we're going backwards. we're definitely going backwards. I know Enos is trying to do the right thing by staying by the coach, but at the end of the day, we are a big team. Big teams need a win. We cannot sit in 14th place with the chance of going lower and say we're following the coach. Every big team from Bayern to Barca to Real Madrid, they've never gone that low. We are a big team. We cannot accept that. My biggest thing, Tyrone, I've said it so many times, we should have gotten a EPL proven striker in Tony, right? 60, 65th minute, you can trade, you can sub them out and get one of the kids in there. Those kids are not going to give us 15 or 20 goals per season. I'm telling you right now. And that's our biggest thing. We're relying too much on Garnacho or Rashford to score. Those two dudes are not doing nothing.
Max,
if we had Tony, we'd have been more optimistic. Say that again?
Let me ask you a question. You think Chelsea's having a good season?
I think Chelsea is continuing how they ended last year. I think they're having a good season, yeah.
They're having a good
all
season,
the players are on the same page. Huh?
All right. So with that,
all the players are on the same page.
All right. So if you say Chelsea's having a good season, here's this. You're 3 points behind them.
Listen.
You are 3 points behind Chelsea, who's having a great season. Like next week, Chelsea. Now there's a world that exists where Newcastle can beat Chelsea. Newcastle aren't scrubs.
Oh yeah.
And you man got West Ham next week. West Ham are dog shit. They can't stop a sieve. So next week you could be on the same amount of points as Chelsea that you just admit to me that are having a good season. So is it that bad, Kevin? Is it that bad at Manchester United?
I think Manchester United expectation is just high.
Listen,
for it to be the club.
So,
listen, stop.
My thing is, you know how you win games. You know how you win games. You win games by scoring, right? We win games by every team win games by scoring. You can't win games if we cannot score. We cannot have 11 shots on goal, 5 guests saved by the keeper, and 1 goes in the goal. That's on-set, bro. That I don't care how many times what's his name misses Nico Jackson misses goals. Chelsea scores. Chelsea control games, right? When United lose, you know how we lose it? Our defense fucks it up. We have a 36-year-old dude who's the player of a game.
All right.
Can anybody explain that to me?
No matter.
Chelsea scored goals though.
That's what I'm saying. Chelsea scores goals and we don't.
But the two games that Chelsea lost is to a top 4 team, or the top 2 team, if you want to say.
Which we haven't even played yet.
You see, remember, they might play one City team where kind of depend on, but Chelsea chemistry never did it from day one. They might work on the chemistry because they might move in pieces. So that first game there where them lose, like, me I expect them, like you can say, after that, they might get in them shape. Chelsea downfall is their defense. Because if you look at Chelsea attacking, are probably the best in the league. Literally, because they must score goals.
I think they have the biggest squad or the deepest squad in the league. I still think the City attack is better, but Chelsea has because I've seen these men start a strong team, and still can bring on Neto and Kunku.
Exactly.
John Felix didn't even play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they have a deep squad, which is made good for them in the cups, because in the likes where Liverpool gonna have to rest Salah and play Chiesa some games, Chelsea can rest their whole 11 and start another quality 11. You know what I'm saying? So it makes good for Chelsea in the cups. In the league, I don't think they're gonna do well because there's only so much rotation you can do in the league, as they saw when they tried to rotate and couldn't beat a Palace or a Forest. Now, we might have to take Forest out of these discussions because Forest got like the second best defense in the league.
Right.
You know
Forest is playing. Forest is playing people.
Forest is playing some ball, bro. Like, you know, and they got
Yo, Taran, question. What happened to Arsenal's defense this season?
What happened to it?
Yeah. What do you think? I'm serious, but let me hear yours.
I think they're hearing the noise and they're feeling themselves a little too much.
Yeah,
you know
I was about to say overconfidence. I was about to say overconfidence. Yeah,
I think the throughout these spaces, because we got to admit, like most of us here, or some of us here, kind of grew up without social media. We can function without it, right? These kids that
Right.
are playing, they're 21, 22. They hear what we say on TikTok, YouTube. They hear these spaces.
Yeah.
So they watch Sky Sports, and they hear the best center back partnerships, the best because even against Southampton, when Saliba got done for that goal that they scored on us, like if you're a top defender, like Van Dijk doesn't give up that goal. Van Dijk is not letting that kid cut it on the right foot and beat it. No, but Saliba,
the Haaland goal as well.
Yeah, the Haaland goal. They were so I think they kind of started to feel themselves a little too much, and then like football is a humbler, man. It has a way of bringing you back down to reality when you get too big for you, especially when you haven't won. And this is where me and Waver usually bump heads because he likes to give it to the Liverpool fans, and I'm a little more subtle with it. I'll jab back when I get punched, but he has so much chest. When Liverpool were competing with City, they were still winning a cup. You know what I'm saying? They would pick up FA Cup here, League Cup there, Champions League, big years there. They were still winning. You know what I'm saying? We didn't. Yeah. We haven't done that yet. So I would prefer if these men were just a little more humble and a little more hungry until we pick up at least the League Cup, because we got an easy run in the League Cup. Like, normally in the League Cup we get a Premier League team in the 4th round. Like now we got Preston, so I expect us to go far.
Thanks for saying that. Yo, pick up the leaves outside, the fall of the tree and all. But pick up something. So tell Wavel.
Yeah.
You have nothing, but you're cussing me out. When was the last time you won something? I'll wait.
But that's what I'm saying, and that's why he's not here.
Easy, man.
This is what he does. And Friday he'll be here and he'll talk a lot of shit, and then he'll disappear again if we lose. But this is what Wavel does, which is cool. I'm not even supposed to partake in the Arsenal discussion. I'm here to host the show and let the people talk. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I think. I think the boys got starting to feel themselves a little too much without, and then he's hearing reports of Real Madrid, coming for him. You know what I'm saying? He's seeing Rudiger doing podcasts talking about he'd love to play. So I think, like if you look at Liverpool, even with the Real Madrid rumors, Trent is still performing because he knows Arne Slot will sub him the fuck out. Like I've seen,
right?
He got taken out, right? He came off.
Yeah,
in this game.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He scored, right? Trent.
Oh yeah.
And
because like Arne Slot, even though he's a first-year coach, he's
I
a
think
serious dude.
nobody can pass the ball like the kid. He's the best squaring that ball in the league. I tell you.
Yeah, he is.
I see quite some time now. But go back to the Man U game. By the way, first of all, that Nottingham money that they get to come to the league and everybody get paid, it's soon done. Don't put them in the Discord. Don't do that. Keep them right with them named Nottingham Forest. So Manchester United, Maximus, I think that was an anomaly. You think it'll happen next week again?
Who playing Chelsea? Against West Ham? I think West Ham's gonna give it. West Ham's my second team. I think West Ham's gonna give us a fight.
Nah, man, West Ham are bad. They're bad.
West Ham.
Listen,
it's just a thing. You think Rashford have that square 9 foot again? It was a thing of beauty to see. I don't know if we can repeat that.
Bro, West Ham are bad, you beat West Ham.
West Ham's bad, but when they're cooking, they're cooking.
West Ham beating them.
Think so?
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. When West Ham's cooking, they're cooking. When Jared is playing, and I don't even know if Kundus is playing or not because he got that red card, but I think Man U wins if Kundus don't play. I'm gonna say that right now.
But Tara,
even if he don't play,
Alan, I know you love Alan from Manchester United. What do you think about him Sunday?
Raw. I think that was a great finish.
Oh my God, it was
that was a. But that's what I'm saying. Manchester United played some ball, and let's not act like there's not pressure there, because if they lose that game, the media piles on again. So there was pressure in their performance.
Soccer team in sports, so we have the biggest. So, but waiting for Alan, it's just a thing of beauty. The finish.
Yeah, the finish was sublime. I love the finish, but I was more impressed that Manchester.
For me, it's consistency.
Right, Manchester United, and you need to stop conceding first.
I love the character for that. Normally, normally when we done one love, you can call it quits.
Right.
But we love the character with them show and come back and win the game, and them win easily too, if you ask me.
Yeah, bro. West Ham are bad, bro. Like I
You
tell you what,
played well, man.
watch the highlights
played
of
well.
West Ham versus Chelsea and look at the goals. Like these men, they got no fight in them, bro. You will slap these men.
I mean, West
Well,
Ham, West Ham.
the West Ham game, I did think they gave up too early. I think after they went down 2-1, I think they gave up right after that, which I changed the channel at that point.
Yeah, bro.
Like I said, West Ham's my team. I will watch West Ham's game, but that game right there, I gotta change this shit, man. After
Well,
the second, I think they lost 4-1.
Yeah, 4-1.
Yeah, after that shit right there, yeah.
I don't know, man.
I
Leo
mean, but
might be
I
right,
mean, you can't clown West Ham too much though, because I mean, in the past 5 games, West Ham won 1, United won 2. That's it. So I mean,
West
it's
Ham
not
just
a
lost
big
the best
difference.
But the quality of the opponents they played there.
Yeah.
Who was some played compared like what they played? Brighton,
West Ham played Spurs, Chelsea,
Brighton, Spurs, Chelsea,
Fulham, Ipswich.
Liverpool slapped them 5-1 in the cup.
Yeah.
Well, that's the cup.
I think they played City. I think they played City also, right?
Yeah, City. They got 3-1 from City. Yeah.
Compared to Man U playing Ipswich, Southampton, Leicester. They can't do nothing.
Right.
I mean, United only lost to Spurs, really.
United have Maguire and Jones back there, so like who them can stop?
No, Maguire's injured.
All right. If you look on the Arsenal, Liverpool, the City, no, not Chelsea, but like these man have some stellar centre backs, where people classify as the best in the world, one of the best in the top 10, the top 5. Man U now, like nobody on Man U team no fit none of that criteria. None.
United just brought in a dude from Bayern Munich. What you need, Delight or whatever?
So let me address that right there. Let me address that right there. You pay. I can't stand this dude, man. You pay 52 million. You pay 52 million for a dude, and you start a motherfucker who had a heart attack over him, bro. Come on. Yo, that's disrespectful as fuck. That is disrespectful as fuck, dude.
You gotta make this a short.
I even read a report that dude said he regret coming to United. I'm like, I don't blame him. A dude who had a heart attack and runs with a fucking pacemaker is getting more game time than he's getting. I'm like, yo, come on, man.
Oh God. That's a
I'll
wild
leave
take.
Fuck.
But the thing is, like, when you don't expect Manchester United to do nothing, that's when they give you a good result.
Like the Premier League
Right. But my thing is though, everybody once in a while, every team make a bad buy, you know. For example, like you mentioned, Naby Keita, you know. But Man U is like we're hoping for a goodbye, you know what I mean?
So we are consistent for good buys.
Yeah.
I mean for terrible buys.
Exactly. No. I don't think it's terrible. No. I don't think it's terrible buys. It's good players, but when they get to United, it's a whole different story.
Which one is a good buy?
The worst buy Man U make are the Sancho and Anthony buy. Them two buy they are the worst. You don't need them players.
Which is a good one?
Anthony and Sancho never need to come on Man U and then force those issues.
Anthony is the worst buy.
Oh?
Anthony is the worst buy me ever seen.
No, but seriously though. Leo asked the question, and I'm thinking. I can't come up with a name, bro.
Go all the way back to Alexis Sanchez. Go all the way back to what's his name from Everton. He went to Inter Milan.
Even Mkhitaryan.
Tell me when you last goodbye.
Nah, he was not a bye-bye. He didn't want to leave.
Why would you buy Matic? Why would you buy Matic from Chelsea when Chelsea's done with him? Like Matic done.
That's what I'm saying. We're consistent for bad buys. We're very consistent for bad buys.
All right.
Was Martinez a good buy? Martinez?
Yeah,
it wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's a good buy.
I really wouldn't say so because the motherfucker's injury prone.
Me have 2 questions. Me have 2 questions for Man U fan. Just 2 questions. Max or Kevin, either one can answer it.
Yeah.
One,
let's go.
Is Man U still in the rebuilding phase? And the second,
they can be in the rebuilding phase.
What you say?
They can be in the rebuilding phase.
They cannot.
They cannot be in the rebuilding phase.
And what what you think need to improve right now in a manual for on a consider manual elite?
The fucking coach needs to go. That's the start.
Oh
That
my
motherfucker
God.
needs to go, bro. I'm telling you, he needs to go. I think, right? I will go back to Ed Woodward. I think Ed Woodward, he wasn't concerned about football. He was concerned about making money.
Money.
Let's go back to the central buy. The central buy was a popular buy. It was, he's doing good at dormant. I'm going to pay 75 mil, and he's going to come over here, more sales, more jerseys. Even the Pogba. Pogba was for 89 mil. Within 6 weeks, United made back 89 mil. Those buys were not for football reasons. They were for marketing reasons to get more. United sells out every game. As terrible as we are, we sell out every game. Jersey sales. But on the field, that shit never transformed on the field. So I was happy when Ed Ward left.
Just to add something real quick, I heard Pogba is linked to Liverpool, all right? But go ahead.
To Liverpool.
Me
You
take
But
it.
the thing is,
joking.
it's like,
Me will take Pogba. Me no business. I take Pogba.
so let me tell you how
Oh,
bad
I'll
Ed
take him in a
Woodward was.
heartbeat.
Ed Woodward was so bad when I've always said Martial was Martial was never a good player. He had a
Lazy
hack
player.
his first 2 years, right? And Green kept saying, "Give him time." I'm like, "Time for what?" Right? You know what? You know what Martial was? You know what Martial stayed at United? Martial stayed over there because Jose wanted to get rid of him, and Ed Woodward said, "No, his jersey sales are high. We cannot get rid of him."
Hold
Are you
on.
fucking serious?
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. What's the most goals Rashford ever scored in one season?
I think it was
Hold on,
20 or
okay.
23.
17 or 21. If I say
It was
Right. I would go with
either
20, right?
yeah.
So how many times he did that? One time.
Rashford is not no problem there. You see?
Rashford had to go too. All of them had to go.
Rashford is not no problem. The coach is a dummy. And the worst coach is in a football history.
No, that's unfair.
Might be talking about Richie
I'm
Coach.
not a Man U fan, but I honestly think Man U need some stability. Man U just need some stability and then move weather the storm.
What?
They can't keep on a change manager. They cannot keep on a change manager. How much manager them changing in the last 10 years? About 5. Them need some stability. They can't keep going. Just weather the storm with Ten Hag, get relegated, and it will be just great. It's fine.
Listen, Marley, you know what I'm in a business. You know why I'm glad say Man U I get them face beat up. You see, the last decade or something like so, 13, 14, 15 years ago, you couldn't tell them money nothing. Them money walk for water. Literally walk for water. So you see right now, I'm glad. Them can't talk. Them can't. You see,
know what's gonna happen, right? You know what's gonna happen with Man United? Manchester United, they're gonna have another shift.
And Kevin look like he's supposed to be in their mid-20s.
Yeah.
Man U cause that. Max lose him here because of Man U.
What I realized with Manchester United team, as opposed to Liverpool and City, and no Arsenal, the back line for Manchester United, they cannot play offensive soccer and be a defender at the same time. It's a major problem. The only thing, what's the big guy can do? I call him a cat because he have 9 life. Manchester United are trying to get rid of him for about 5 seasons. Maguire. And he's still there. I don't know how I'm doing.
The money is sweet.
Yeah, the money is good.
The money is sweet.
Maguire is okay. Maguire is
But
fine.
Maguire scoring goals.
Not United's problem.
He's running now.
So Marley, you don't want a Maguire in a Arsenal squad?
No, that's not what I said.
Here's the thing. Clients for Man U, they cannot play outside. They cannot be in an attack. Unlike City, everybody can play soccer.
But hold on.
But certain players, but Maguire and these guys, they can only defend.
Kevin.
They cannot be a part of the offensive process. They cannot play from the back. That's what
Kevin, guess what I said. Kevin, hold on. Not every team.
Hold on.
All right, finish.
It's a problem because this little guy came named Pep, come to City, and just a win their title paying from the back. Everybody can play soccer. Van Dijk, you could have given him under any pressure. The offensive rhythm will not be broken. If you do that with Manchester United, it's a done deal. The offense, that's why I'm glad when them get rid of Wan-Bissaka, because yes, you can defend and you have telescopic leg, but you have to be a part of the hardest thing to do in soccer is to score the goal. And his offensive development that made that happen.
So Kevin, this goes back to recruiting, like I said a minute ago. Wan-Bissaka at Crystal Palace, he wasn't known for his offense, right? If I'm a coach coming in, I need a player who's going to play my style. If I know that dude is a good defender, but he have no offensive skill, why buy him for 52 mil?
Exactly.
Because that's the style for the coach. He want a defensive right back.
Defensive right back.
That's the coach's tactics.
It work. Hear me out. Hear me out for a second. Every Ten Hag does not need to follow the trend. Look at Leicester. When Leicester won the city, when they won the championship, they had a strong defensive team.
Right.
Them man, they never was no ball playing defender. But they were good at their job. Listen, a Route 1 BSA football, them man, those defenders were defenders, right? And I'm saying you can set up your team various ways. You don't have to have no ball playing. You don't need that. Maguire is a good defender, right? Yes, him can play the ball out and make mistakes 1 or 2. Whatever. What I'm saying is United, in my opinion, I'm a United fan again. This is my disclaimer. Them need some stability. The recruitment needs to be better. Keep Ten Hag, see how it go. And then, because if you don't keep on changing managers, you're just going to keep on repeating the same mistakes over and again.
They need to get rid of Bruno Fernandes.
That.
He the most overrated footballer in the whole in the history of football.
So with Bruno, I think it's the players around him. That's what's wrong with Bruno. When Bruno first came in, he was balling, right?
All right.
But now it's like there's so much mediocrity. Well, even when he plays for Portugal, he balls.
Listen,
so you can't say Bruno's a bad player. When he plays for Portugal, he balls.
Not in Portugal. He be hiding in Portugal team though. He be hitting like what do you ever did for Portugal?
Wait there, Leo, wait there. It's a Bruno. Take this a step back. It's a Bruno are the reason why Pogba underperformed at Man U.
Exactly.
And first of all, you force Bruno in this number 10 role, and Pogba is a true number 10.
Yeah, but
okay.
Listen,
they try to force Pogba to be a number 8 and a number 6.
When Man U start with Pogba and Bruno, Pogba they on the left side of the field. Literally, Pogba after the in the middle of the field. If you look on the last season before Pogba leave, I think the first 2 games, a 5 assists Pogba have,
True.
Literally, True. Why you think France plays so good with Pogba? Why you think when that Juventus in play so good?
Okay.
Nobody can stop Pogba at a number 10.
Yeah, Pogba's passing range is good. No lie. He can pass the ball very efficiently.
Oh, yeah.
Bruno hoofs it. Bruno gives the ball away a lot in build-up.
IQ is out of this world, but he's just damn lazy. Move on.
Yeah, see what it is like the traditional number 10s back in the day, like your Juan Matas and the David Silvas, and the football kind of moved away from that, where like even men like Pep went to, because Klopp never played with the 10.
Right.
Like Wijnaldum, Henderson, and Fabinho, it was just heavy metal football and create from the wings. You know what I mean? And then Kevin De Bruyne, even though he plays there, really plays like more like a number 8 than a number 10. So when the football moved away from the number 10, it's kind of like when Pogba kind of got phased out. And plus, all he wanted to do to put his foot down, all he was like a friendly coach, player coach, vibes. So he wasn't gonna,
But all the stats, though, if you look at all the stats, it was amongst Pep and Klopp, literally, like win percentage wise and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, the thing was, right, when Ollie came out a couple years ago, Ollie said progression is important, not so much about the trophies. People laughed at him, bro. Now the football is terrible, but they're winning trophies. It's been completely flipped
Yeah,
on its head. So this is what's going to happen to Manchester United. They're going to have another haram season and probably finish 8 to 10, but they're going to win a cup. They're going to stink out. They're going to shit house Europa.
Bro, I'm thinking like 16.
Yeah,
I'm literally thinking 16.
You will win Europa.
No
you
lie.
will win Europa. I can see it happening. He can win Europa this year
Alright.
because remember the old format in Europa when the third team in the Champions League would drop down to Europa. They don't do that anymore. Who's in it? And I'm looking through that. United can win that competition.
Remember, Maximus, we lost Europa in a penalty shootout.
Right. Yeah. Well, Ole, yeah.
Yeah. So he got to a final, and that
But
was.
you know what though? Since that time we lost, teams in Europe are getting a lot better.
Yeah, that's true.
They're not afraid of the big boys anymore. You had, I think Barca went down last year and they lost to like a no-name team too. Teams in Europe are getting better. They're getting better. They are getting better.
Yeah. Speaking of Europe,
yeah. So the big teams are getting cooked.
Before we wrap up and going into Europe, Leo.
Yeah.
Wednesday, you got Red Bull Leipzig Champions League prediction.
Oh yeah. 3-1. 3-1.
2-love,
Mr. Big Lee.
2-love. Remember, say you have understand. Say them a part away.
No,
Wait,
young boy.
It's a part of our academy.
Them part of our academy, so we don't want to embarrass them, you know. We are going to
that's the old team? Or was it Salzburg?
No, Salzburg. But remember, Klopp is the head of Red Bull football.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
So,
right. All right.
yeah.
V Diddy. Tomorrow, Arsenal, Shakhtar Donetsk, Champions League at the Emirates. What are you saying?
Absolutely no confidence at all.
Stop.
One game that did that to you, bro.
No, it's not one game. I mean,
one loss.
One game, one loss, but how we been winning it.
Yeah, but one loss, bro. You see how City won their game? It was a shit house win. You think they care?
Oh yeah.
That was a shit house win, 95th minute against who's the bottom of the league, bro. Bottom of the league.
It's gonna be 2-1 Arsenal.
Marlon.
We are home.
Shakhtar Donetsk.
Yeah, no, Shakhtar is getting about 4.
Now, anger on somebody.
We coming back here.
Hey, okay, I hear it. Gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for your time. I'm sorry Waver couldn't be here. This is what the man does, you know. He talks shit in the group chat, and I have to come take cookings based on what he says.
Hey, before you go, 'cause I'm not sure about Friday. So hey, for that game on Sunday, Liverpool 3-0.
All right, I'm gonna give you till Friday to reconsider that bullshit.
Listen,
right.
before we go, I just the at match this week at Barca Bayern.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is that tomorrow or Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll if there are any hot topics, man, I'll drop a link in the group chat and we talk more football because this is what we do, gentlemen. So yeah. Time and you can keep Waver in the group chat. Go ahead.
One more game. What do you think about Aston Villa and Bologna?
Villa.
0-0.
1-1.
Nah, I'm gonna go Steve.
I see 1-0 Villa.
You see 1-0 Villa?
1-0 Villa, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. 1-0 Villa.
Any other good fixtures?
Yeah,
Real Madrid, Dortmund.
Oh, damn.
No.
Dortmund haven't
Real
been good
Madrid,
this year.
Dortmund.
Dortmund haven't been good this year at all, man.
Nah, they're not. They're not doing too hot, no.
Yeah, because they got a Liverpool coach. They got a former Liverpool player as a coach. That's why.
Was that Sarin? His name is Sarin or Surin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they're not doing too well.
They must score a goal. What do you mean them not? They must score a goal. They are the most goal in a Champion League. They must lead the Champion League table at the new format, whatever.
Yeah.
So probably a good game. Let's see, you know.
Yeah.
True.
But yeah, Gentlemen, thank you for your time, and we'll probably link up again on Friday. Talk to you
Peace, guys.
All right, man.
Bye.
It was only a recess, a hard reset. Razor blade the realest. Even when them have a voice, we still leave them speechless. Razor blade. We said we not follow trends. Me got my own ends, make my own M's. Me no need them assistance, got my own Benjamin.